Hello everyone, this is Karan back with HRM tutorial. Today is 13th February, the World Radio Day. Now, I just thought of making a small video on the same so that we know what this day is all about and what is the significance of the World Radio Day. So let's get started. Just to go with the background and the history of the World Radio Day, this day was actually originated and was first promoted by Radio Academy in Spain in 2010. And in 2011, UNESCO declared February 13 as the World Radio Day, which coincides with the anniversary of the United Nations Radio. And World Radio Day is an international day which is celebrated on 13th February each year. So it has a lot of significance here. It's because radio is one of the most important medium here. So this day is like wherein we have people all across the world getting together on radio and they talk about many different things. It can be from the smallest of the topic to topics which can create awareness. So it's very important to celebrate the World Radio Day, and it's like to be a good to be a part of the same. And I would say, despite of being over 100 years old, the radio is, I'm sure, is one of the most popular ways for us to exchange information. It's just not about music, guys, right? I'm sure, like we all know, like if we say something about radio, the things that comes in our mind is like, all right, let's have some music. But definitely music is definitely one of the things that is there in radio and we all love it, but along with that it also have some very important information which has been passed on through radio, such as creating awareness, making sure there's a social interchange of ideas, and how we can educate people all across the world. So it's an amazing medium here. It helps people, it helps the youth, it helps our elder people. So it's like radio is something which connects us together. Maybe in times of calamities, or if there is any kind of a natural disaster, it's a platform that maybe it's used by journalists, it's used by people around to share their stories, and it also is a medium wherein we can pass on help, and as well as we can seek help from others in terms of the radio. And in terms of the objective for the World Radio Day is like, I'm sure, like we all know, like how important the radio is for public, because it creates a lot of awareness. If there's a small issue which is there in town, and we just go ahead and, like, we all listen to radios like in a day, most of us do, if not all, then definitely if there's something which flashes out in radio, is heard by most of the people. Because even while traveling, when we're moving to our work, when moving back to home, that's the time we go ahead and like listen to radio. So it's a very important medium for each one of everybody here to have a sense of belonging and connect. If we hear something out, and if we get updated news and awareness from the radio, so it's a very important medium. And another objective behind celebrating the World Radio Day is educating people, providing informations, and promoting freedom of expression across cultures. It's like, in as I was mentioning earlier, is that on this day is like, if you see, there would be a lot of celebrations with regards to a lot of speeches that will happen from eminent personalities there, which would be broadcasted all across the world over several channels. So in some places, many discussions also happen, like a conference on this auspicious day. So why create a day for radio? Like, do you have this question in mind? I'm sure you do. All right, so it's I would say, guys, radio is something which is one of the low cost and the popular medium, because it does not need much money to have radio in there, and can be it's available at the remotest of the places in each part of the country and in the world. So people with who's not from the city and who's from the remote areas of the country. So they can also have access to information. They know what's happening in the city, what's an update, what's the news, what's something which is exciting. So everything can be shared to each corner of the world, each corner of this of the country. So it's a very important medium, radio, and it definitely brings people together and make them feel connected to each other. And if there's God forbid any kind of emergency situation or any kind of natural disaster, we can make people aware of the same as well, so that they can take safety measures in terms of their health and well-being as well. So I would say thank you guys for your time here. It's like that was just a quick video on the World Radio Day. I'm sure you would have liked it, and if you do, I would request you to please go ahead and like the video as well and subscribe the channel too. So thanks a lot. So till the next time we meet, see you. Have a great day ahead.